Hi there, Lee Bird with Btech, and today, is this the biggest failure of the year? You're not going to believe this story. I know it's only February. We still have 10 more months to go, but I'm going on a limb. This is the number one failure of the year. I haven't seen a story like this in, I can't remember, probably 5 years. This is unbelievable. All right, you ready to go on a little journey with me? Here we go. Yesterday, I got my regular email update from sans.org. If you don't subscribe to their newsletters, you have to. This organization, they provide incredible cybersecurity training, but they also, these emails are incredible. Just great insight. Lots of information about current cyber attacks and breaches and so forth. So let me scroll down here and let me show you what I read yesterday. I got to the second story. Government network breached through former employees' credentials. Wow, how could that happen? So, any case, let's give you a quick background on this story. This is unbelievable. No multi-factor authentication, admin level privileges. It's a state. They aren't saying who it is. The credentials were located on the dark web, so they were compromised. The same username and password that got them into the system was also the VPN username and password. And then the story gets better. Once they had access into this user's systems, the user was an administrator for a SharePoint online site that they were able to gain access to. And lo and behold, in that SharePoint site were more user credentials, admin level credentials. So this threat actor now, they're not even hacking into the network. They're just taking data that's being given to them and going around the environment and gaining access to all sorts of information. So let me show you the story here. This is on CISA's website. So let me switch here. All right. So this is the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. This is part of Department of Homeland Security. Threat actor leverages compromised account of former employee to access state government organization. Read this story. This is not a spy thriller. This is a horror story. It's everything that you could do wrong, this organization did wrong. I named some of those items before, but when you get down here to the threat actor activity, it's just unbelievable what they did. So right at the beginning, actions to take today to mitigate malicious cyber activity. These are all things that we talk about on a regular basis. None of this should be a surprise. Continuously remove and disable accounts and groups from the enterprise that are no longer needed, especially privileged accounts. I call that Active Directory hygiene. I don't know how many times we go into environments and there are user accounts for users that haven't been in the credit union for years. That's not acceptable. Enable and enforce multi-factor authentication. It's a non-negotiable anymore. If you don't have MFA, shame on you. And then store credentials in a secure manner, such as with a credential manager, vault, or other privilege account management solution. So again, just on this SharePoint site, they were storing other users' credentials, and that gave them access into other areas of the environment. So crazy story. I am going to go out on a limb. This is the biggest failure of the year. In February, I'm already voting for it as being the biggest failure of the year. Learn from this. So let's just recap, okay? So first is you need to monitor the dark web and look for those compromised credentials. Second is you need strong passwords, and you need to make sure that user passwords are different in different areas of the environment. Third is disable user accounts when an employee is no longer with the organization. Fourth, multi-factor authentication, non-negotiable. There's probably many other things that we could learn from this, but that's enough for today. Thank you for sticking with me on this one. This is unbelievable. I hope that you take a chance to read this story and learn from it. And it's crazy. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.